Somebody just brought in an entire tube of gold eagles. That would be you, right?
That would be me. You know, when the government has full control, who knows what they would do.
There's a bunch of gold being sold, being shipped from UK to New York.
Politicians have sold gold, okay, over the years. I don't think there's any possibility of being a secret transaction.
Like, oh, you know, sir, this could take 4 to 6 weeks. Man, this process is really broken.
What we've done at SD Bullion is we've taken everything under one roof. Transparent pricing, you know exactly what you're getting. All the metal comes into our facility under camera. It never leaves. If you want to sell back, if you want to take a distribution, these processes that would take you 3 to 6 weeks to do at another program, we'll ship that out in 1 to 3 days after you decide you want to do that.
Does that worry you at all? This is actually going to go down?
What?
Auditing our reserves of gold? I mean, it might actually happen, Tim.
Okay, it's in 4 or 5 locations right now.
Right.
And Fort Knox is probably the largest holding, but that doesn't tell you what our holdings are. Politicians have sold gold, okay, over the years. Every one of those transactions is a matter of record.
There's a bunch of gold being sold, being shipped from UK to New York.
Why? And who's buying it?
Right. Well, I hope it's not Soros.
The Fed would have that information. Now, whether or not they publish it anywhere, I'm not sure. The World Gold, was it Council?
Yeah,
There.
World Gold Council.
They would have those transactions, but whether or not they report them, I'm not sure. But a large transaction is going to have to come off somebody's balance sheet and go onto somebody's balance sheet. So there's very little that's hidden.
The gold purchases this year, though, have been through the roof.
Where are these purchases?
A lot of them are in ETFs.
The more physical gold that comes into this country, the lower the prices should go. It's called supply and demand. And that's one of the laws of economics that should be followed. But I don't think there's any possibility of being a secret transaction.
You don't think the government's behind
No,
these purchases?
The World Gold Council is pretty good about logging every transaction. And, you know, there are organizations like the IMF that need to know what's going on. The Fed certainly knows what's going on. I'd be very surprised if this is all done in secret, whatever is being done.
Well, you came into Tim. Are you buying or selling today?
I'm selling.
Well, you came to a great local coin shop dealer.
Yeah.
Have you been here before?
No, I've just seen you on YouTube.
Oh, thanks. What are you selling?
Just some silver. I have some other odd things there, and I don't know if they're worth anything.
Wait a minute. A wallet with a slot for a Morgan?
Yeah.
I've never seen anything
I
like
think that's the
that.
way it came. Well, according to my uncle, who's been gone for a while. And I don't know if that's worth anything. That's what I'm just trying to figure out.
Are these all wildlife coins?
No. They're Canada and Buffalo. Canada's. What do you say wildlife?
Yeah, the wildlife.
Usually with the gray
Oh, is
top.
that right? Yeah. I don't know. Oh, it could be.
Oh, wildlife coins.
1 ounce or 1.5?
1 1/4. And then I have,
Whoa, that's a big one.
yeah, it is.
America the Beautiful. First strike.
Those I got from Walmart. Yeah.
Yeah. Buffalo rounds
They're good.
from Walmart.
Yes.
You got more silver that you're going to hold on to? or-
Yes. I got a little bit more here
Oh, to sell or to...
to hold on to.
Oh, good, good.
Going in snapshot. All these are Everglades. You got a whole lot of Everglades here.
She bought them at Hartford Gold, Tim.
And here's another one.
Okay. Yeah, that's
There should be
the.
like 7 of them here.
You got that at Hartford as well?
All of them, yep.
I had a feeling when I saw 1 1/4 ounce. Ooh, what's that?
Is that one of those Trump watches?
Yes.
One of the best watches made.
Yeah, that's not silver. I can see that on you.
Looks like an old-fashioned watch to me. It looks
Yeah.
like you have to wind it.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Let's see.
Well, they probably made in China. I think it doesn't work.
Right.
Have you seen any of the Trump coins? I haven't seen any come in.
Have I seen them in real life, you
The
mean?
ones from the Trump
Yeah,
organization.
no one's buying them.
Now, because we bought those bogus American Eagles, I'm going to go farther down the tube.
Yeah, why don't you go all the way down the tube, Tim?
So far, so good. We don't discount them because they came from Walmart. Okay, so we have 2 Morgan dollars. The one that's in the wallet and this one, correct?
Mm-hmm.
The same way 3 times. It's $4,210.
Okay.
Tell me about this one, Tim. This America the Beautiful here, the Everglades.
The Everglades is one of the more popular ones. I mean, Gettysburg was really popular. The one from Hawaii was really popular. The rest of them, yeah.
Do you pay a premium though, just because they're in a slab?
Well, if you get them from the U.S. Mint, yeah, you pay a terrible premium.
No, but do you when you're buying them, or is
No,
it just
I-
5 ounces of silver?
No, we pay a little over spot for them.
Oh wow! All right. Somebody just brought in an entire tube of gold eagles. That would be you, right?
That would be me.
Wow. When did you get those?
It's a long story, but probably 10 years ago, I inherited 127 pre-1933 gold coins worth a
Wow.
lot of money. And at the time, the price seemed to be going down on those. So I flipped them for the bullion.
Yeah.
The bullion was $1,200 at the time when I did it. And now it is what it is. So that's going to be a new car.
You're bringing in an entire tube of gold American Eagles.
Correct. It was my wife's mother and her second husband. And they did it. If they had bought bullion instead of, it would have been 5 times the amount of money today than it was. Because when they were buying it, gold was $200-300 an ounce. He was horribly anti-government, and he was concerned about bullion being confiscated again. And he said, well, if we have collectibles, they won't confiscate that.
Well, they didn't, but there's no reason they can't change rules.
Exactly. But we're not, I don't know. You know better. We're not on the gold standard anymore, so I don't know. I think that other ways they'd get around it.
Get around it. Otherwise, it's still our
Just
wealth.
confiscate it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't come here yet.
Not yet. It's not every day you see somebody bring in an entire tube of gold eagles, is it, Tim?
No. You see, my other customers don't leave me enough money to buy them.
You're gonna buy them though, right?
Yeah. If he'll take all 20s, I think.
I'd like it in 1s and 5s, please.
Oh, gee.
When I was a kid in my 20s, I worked in a mailroom at a bank, and one of our jobs was to, during the week, the teller would call out all the old bills, and they'd send them back we'd mail them back to the Fed through the mail. So the guard would come over to where we did the mailing with a friggin' sack of old money. And this was over 45 years ago. And every week there was somewhere between $250,000 and $500,000 of old bills that we shipped back to the Fed
To be destroyed.
to be destroyed, and they would ship out new money. But I carried that sack to the bank, to the post office. Like it was 2 guys. It was me or the other guy would carry that sack to the post office every week, and I'm going, oh my God! So a $500,000 45 years ago is like
Wow.
$5 million today.
Oh yeah. And it was just Old bills are destined to be destroyed.
Bills, you know, random cereal destined to be destroyed. Yeah, every week at the same time. It was like nuts.
Is this hard to get rid of?
They're like,
Is
oh
it
god,
difficult?
yeah, it is a little bit. There's more where that came from.
Oh, good for you. Good for you. I was a little concerned this was
No, it's not.
your liquidation here. Is the price of gold have a lot to do with it now?
Oh yeah, well, it's perfect timing. I mean, my car's 12 years old and got 200,000. It's time. I use it as I need it, and what's left over, the kids will get.
Generational wealth.
They'll have to deal with it.
Yeah. Do they know what to do with it? Or
They don't even know I got it. So one of these days I gotta.
they might now.
Yeah, they might know. I don't think they watch your YouTube channel, but years ago I'd watch them go in to get a cup of coffee for $1 and put a card down. They don't carry cash anymore.
They don't.
But I've had too many experiences where you go into somewhere and their terminal's down, and they just say, "Sorry, anybody got cash? We can take you. If you're not, sorry, we can't help you."
Oh, there's huge dangers with going cashless. Not to mention if we let our government
Well,
do it,
I mean,
that's out of
obviously
control.
the biggest danger is that the government knows every penny that everybody's spending everywhere, and the big fear is, well, oh, you're buying a case of beer and you've already bought a couple cases? Well, no more beer for you. No more cigarettes for you. No more fast food for you. And you think it's crazy, but
No, I don't think it's
I don't
crazy
think it
at
is.
all.
I don't think it's crazy. You know, when the government has full control, who knows what they would do.
It might make it hard to do this transaction.
True. I've watched a lot of videos where coin dealers getting their accounts shut down.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
like-
this
yeah.
is not a business that the government approves of. You know, guns are another one. A big
yeah.
problem. Will be
Yeah.
a big problem. If you're gonna can't pay cash to buy a gun
Or the ammo.
or the ammo. Yeah, then it's. But I'm 70. I don't think I'll be around to see that. I guess.
That's interesting. A lot of older people say that to me. I won't be around to see. I won't be around. It's amazing how fast
It is
things
amazing how
change.
fast it changes. Yeah. I would take a couple thousand in cash, and then you can write a check for the rest of it.
How about we do 2,700
In cash.
cash?
Okay. And what's the grand total? What do you got here? $1.
All the time.
$1. What are you doing, Tim?
It's even worse when I pick up my phone. I always call somebody I didn't want to call. 57.7.
Okay.
So what do you do?
So you can do 55 on a check, and then the other. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
The last tube that came in was buffaloes.
Somebody sold you an entire tube of buffaloes?
And lots of maple leafs. I've gotten, up to 5 tubes of maple leafs at the same time, but they're 10 to a tube. Let me see.
Aren't there silver maple leafs like 25 to a tube?
They are, but the gold are 10 to a tube.
They only do 10 on the gold. Huh?
Yeah.
Canadians.
I was down in Florida. I played some golf, and I got paired up with a guy from Canada. He was actually a policeman on an Indian reservation. And I said, "Well, how do you like your prime minister?" "Oh, we don't like him." So there he goes. So I think Trudeau may be on his way out.
That's your stack.
So that's 27.
It's 27.